Alqubit, IT, as an expression of art. Alqubit, IT, as an expression of art.
Hello world! After 34 days, I'm still here, still alive, live. It is live. Today is 19th of June, 2 a.m. So let's begin with this beautiful journey of Fairlight life. I've been troubleshooting, testing for the last few days. It is hot, 26.4 Celsius, 62 humidity, and I will do my best to perform what I want to say. Fairlight Beta 3. It is a considerable improvement, but there's still work to do. Why am I there? Still work to do. Why? Because let me see. I hope to remember with this humid and hot weather to be able to explain everything. Fail-safe mode, that is one thing that is I'm interested in the most. It is working much better, but there's still unpredictable results. And now we show off how it's done. I think that I have done very good showcase about this. Let me put everything here. Fairlight, I have it configured. Let me check here. Primary mixer, use backup engine. You enable it, and after that you go, let me go to the secondary here. No, let me go to the secondary. I will do it. My super source emulation, I always need to rediscover it, how it works. So I need to disable it. I need to switch here, and now we pop up here, and let me put here how it's done. This is my backup computer that is connected. Both computers are connected with this switch, USB 3 switch. 2 input, 2 outputs. You can switch with 1 input whenever you want, and 2 output with this button that is switching, and it works very good. I repeat what I have said the last time. The USB cables are beyond important. Buy new very high quality USB 3 cables. The shorter, the better. Even though now I'm using 15 meters cables with active repeaters, you can see here that I don't have any latency. I'm real time, but the audio is a little better with better dynamics if you have shorter cable. I have some disturbances, electrical disturbances. I'm using my DL380 on my it is on the other room in my home office. DL360. A lot of power, a lot of things. I don't care that those CPUs are a little bit older, but that they performing gracefully. And I am receiving from time to time some disturbances, but I have very complex system. A lot of 15 meters back and forward HDMI, they do not induce those disturbances. The disturbances comes from the USB cables I have seen, and I need to live with it for the moment. So HDMI cables, 15 meters, USB cables, 15 meters, one USB 3, one USB 2, on USB 2 I have this thing connected. My control surface that I want to show off how it's done. It's touch compact from Behringer, and it works. And what I was saying, that I will arrive. Don't worry, I will arrive. This is my backup computer. You can see the configuration with fail-safe mode is pretty simple, but there is a lot of things to keep in mind. For example, if you have security software enabled, whatever it is, it could break the function of Fairlight. I've had installed recently forticlient that broke my Fairlight completely. I had to uninstall forticlient. After that, it still wasn't working. I had to uninstall Fairlight. I had to reinstall it. I had to enable forcibly the exceptions on the local. I arrived too hot. On the local how it's called, I'm getting on the local firewall. I had to include exceptions in order to go without any issue, and you never go wrong with this because it uses virtual NIC and the flow of how it transforms the audio into the USB is complex and include the exceptions inbound, outbound. Whenever it is asking to enable to share the traffic from the Fairlight, enable it and it will work. Otherwise, a lot of troubleshooting and zero results. So here is, I cannot stand those disturbances, but that's life. Into my fail-safe mixer, you include the IP of the primary machine. My primary machine is DL380 HPE DL380G9 server data center, Windows Server Data Center 2022, and with the beta 2 or 3 it began to work, and I'm super happy. And it is replicating your show that you create. Let me switch. The show that you create, I have created the show straightforward like template for Atem Mini Pro initially, and I have deleted everything that I have reduced it to the minimum. What are the issues yet unpredictable behaviors with Fairlight Live 3, exceptionally during the failsafe configuration? In the case of this rudimentary configuration with the USB switch on-off the machine 1, machine 2. Massive improvement. In 5 seconds it starts to work, but the work is the issue. Once it starts, for the good people of Blackmagic, this is the big issue and remains to be the big issue. You see, routing, and I am enabling every time it remains unpopulated. This thing here that is automatic, somehow the output is automatically managed during the failover. Sometimes it starts with 1 channel, sometimes we start with 2 channels, sometimes it doesn't start with any channel. It is muted basically. And what is happening? If I enable it now, it works. If I disable it, it goes silent. And this is the major issue that I have discovered. During the failover, it is 7 times on 10 times switching. It is missing one of the channels, and I need to re-enable those. The other thing, whatever you are doing, even if I connect and disconnect the control surface, it's somehow resynchronize this profile of the show, and this is forced on the secondary. Sometimes it crashes and reopen blank. It is blank, blank, blank. I have done here, it is blank like this on the primary. It doesn't open anything. You have to have your show profile perfectly saved somewhere, and you need to force and reopen it, and it restart to work. And this was in the previous version. It persists with this problem. The behavior of the synchronization and stability during the opening, closing of the profiles is very challenging. This is the major issue, basically, because whatever you are doing, let me see. I'm switching, for example, from the primary to the failsafe. The failsafe is starting. The primary is saying I lost connection with Atem. Once you return again, it starts to work, but it freezes the interface and crashes. And when you reopen it, this is the result. Blank. No profile. And if you don't know where your profile is, haven't done a good backup, you are done. You cannot continue. I have my profile today. I have optimized it again and again and again. and I'm constantly saving it, copy paste in third directory in order to be completely backed up from the constant synchronization, because it still has some challenges. And this is basically with the failover patching matrix. Problem number 1. Synchronization issues and opening, reopening, primary, secondary. This beautiful profile, it has some elastic behavior, some from time to time, whatever. Let's say I'm now connected. Let's see what is happening. I'm disconnecting the thing. And I'm reconnecting. Now nothing happens. But before it happened, it completely flushed and reopened the profile with the consequent freezing of the interface and crash. And I can show briefly how I MyKey protocol, MyKey compatible. I have here configured it as a MyKey protocol, and it is one-to-one. If I move here, it moves there. Let me see the music. I will put it 75, and you'll see what happened. It doesn't work basically in this moment. This is the hey, I disconnected it, and it has lost its cool. It doesn't work at the moment. I will show you later on when I move to the secondary, and I will close this and reopen it. There are a lot of behaviors like that. There is no one operation mode, one result, certain result. There are so many moving parts that it is perfect from the standpoint of audio, but from management point of view, stability, and especially from the necessity to do live stream. I love Blackmagic, so I will not explain what it is, but it is challenging to do live production, because you have to have a clear machine, clear computer that you use only for that. Don't touch it. Configure it and have another one the same. Don't touch it. Configure it and stay there, because I have here what I have. Let me switch to show off what I have here. I have everything here. The beautiful OBS that I'm live streaming in 4K, and it is perfect. It doesn't lose any frame, and it is super calibrated, and it is going on like a tank, and that is very good to see. And I'm recording in much higher at variable, depends on the dynamic of the image. It reach till 75 megabits per second. It is H265, the streaming and the recording. And I have what I have other thing. This thing, and I have everything basically in this server. And it works, but I have 38 years in technology, 26 years in IT. I'm still struggling to fine tune, to optimize, and to make it stable. So basically, we need further work to do on stability and especially in the replication. Let me show what is happening. I'm still having here. I'm having here. Everything is perfect. Fairlight. Now is my server the principal, the one that is this one. I'm having on my server primary mixer. I have enabled it use backup engine. I have added the exceptions on the local firewall as well. And it works. And it is perfect. And it is connected with USB 3. And there is no issues. Backup active. On the backup, I'm having this thing with emulation super source is a nightmare. I have here my secondary machine and it replicating. If I move on the primary this thing, it is moving on the secondary. And it should have worked with this thing, but it doesn't work now. And I will do the switch. I have here the switches, little switch, the little guy. I have the switch here as I have done the other days, the other live production. And let's see what is happening step by step. I'm on the primary. It will be, I will go silent and there will be some disturbances. Let me show here. I will move it in 30 seconds. Hello, and I'm back. But this is what I wanted to say. There is no consistency of the behavior. I can make it work without any reason apparently. Switch within 5 seconds back and forward, and at certain point it gets crazy. You switch and it doesn't start. It is blank, it is silent, it is like this. Now I am on the secondary. I have switched over. You can see, I will show now, we move forward. I'm in the failsafe on my laptop, and the audio is better because the cable is not 15 meters. The cable is only 50 centimeters, and the dynamics is better. And let me switch back. But I need to close and reopen the other. Let me show. And we need to close. This is on the server, the primary that now doesn't have USB connection. And we need to Pronto. I have returned my sound. You can see what happened. I closed the primary that was in standby basically. It wasn't operating. It crashed the signal, not the functionality. The signal interrupted. because it was looking like it was working. The levels were present, but the sound wasn't present. This is the big issue with why I'm saying that I love it and I hate it so much, because this is the behavior. It has some inconsistency, basic, very, very important inconsistency. What is happening? It loses signals at any micro movement or changes, and from time to time it gets mad. It basically, the synchronization of the channels got inverted, and my microphone that is here is going under the signal of the cameras, and they are not included, and with completely different profile, and basically I cannot return to use the microphone. I have to close it, reopen, close it, reopen, close it, reopen, reopen the backup show, because it is losing consistency. It needs to be done in much higher consistency on the show, on the saving, on the opening, on the replication, on the signal, how it is synchronized. This is missing. This is absolutely madness. In my use case, that is so basic here. The audio is perfect. I cannot say anything about the audio. My audio, I have super optimized it even further. My subtractive equalization is even better. And with every version, I have fine-tuned. It has different points that you can micro shift the optimization. I had different points on every version. And this is my final, and I have boosted here in order to compensate this heavy roll off of this mic. So I'm compensating. I do not boosting. I am compensating, and it works perfect. But what can we do to improve this thing? Signal, consistency of the profile, profile saving, profile opening, synchronization, the signal USB via Atem Mini. Atem Mini is still missing its function of the native live stream with the audio. Why? Because it is forced by design to reduce the microphone in order to not do damages, and it is only managed in Fairlight. But if I start to live stream from the Atem, it uses those levels. I do not have microphone. I have those levels available, but I don't have any other level. And I need to use this output direct in order to put it in input 1 directly in my recording, and in order to not touch the configuration. but there are a lot of work still to do. This needs to be or completely erased. You don't have anything to see on Atem, or it needs to return to work somehow. How I can live stream with its built-in encoder if there is no audio? Those levels you don't have any control, and you need to reset the profile, you need to reset the startup state, you need to return as before, and it is never ending thing. This doesn't work. Live streaming with Fairlight is not integrated. It is integrated only with the HDMI output, and you have perfect output with audio if the signal is working, and you have it, but it's not one-to-one native, just push. Another thing that fortunately in beta 3 is solved partially. This on air doesn't make any sense to start live streaming on the Atem. Now it should not behave in that way. No. It should not start the streaming from here. It should eventually be on air in order to disable any change on the Fairlight, but it should not start my live stream. How I can disable now to use it? Why should I use on air live stream if it doesn't operate with live stream? Big issue. And the other thing, fail-safe mode, full recovery in 5 seconds. I hope to be able now to patch matrix output that is not populated. It is partially, I hope, to be solved off air, on air. Sometimes it behaves, sometimes not. Not Atem streaming audio output yet. The IQ is micro improvement. My suggestion is you should improve your equalization with every beta that is released, because it is changing slightly the reference points. forticlient doesn't work. High quality USB 3 cables with Windows Server 2022, it is working perfectly. I am immensely grateful for your work to make it working on my Windows Server. Profile setting, you need to double save, triple save, double, triple backup, because it is during the synchronization. You can change the profile, you cannot get back. Fairlight improvement. Some work yet to be done. Still some unpredictable behavior under configuration changes. It works perfectly with HDMI out, challenging with Atem streaming. Basically works only the channels that are enabled here. Microphone doesn't work. 0. Primary and fail-safe. Use backup engine with Atem blah blah. Primary and remote allow. MIDI control. Once I have restarted, now I can show you that it works. But it is very delicate. Very, very, very delicate for the purpose it has been built. You cannot buy it, start, restart, fine tune it. Now I put this. Look here. Now it works because I have closed it, reopen it. If you unplug here and after that replug it, it doesn't work. Cannot synchronize and starting work. You need to close it, reopen it, it synchronizes, here it's moving and it works. But it is not plug and play. Now it's working. And I will show you how it works. I'm moving here. The left slide. It works. And it is synchronized with the secondary. It crashed. Now I have to restart it and to redo my demo. Let me do. Yes, the audio part is perfect. I have nothing to do. Everything is working. My microphone is doing super work to suppress the music. I have configured it to suppress the music. You can see. Hello. It is doing the panning, how it's called, and it works perfectly. I have fine-tuned it. This part is working. Nothing to say. Let me continue here. I'm having hot like crazy. Now I will restart the secondary failsafe. You can see the effect that is happening very often. Now it's recovered, but more often it remains blank. Okay, let's redo this thing. I'm on my server here, primary. I'm on the secondary here, and I will do the switch with my beautiful USB switch, and let's see if I will be It returned here, and now I'll show the other issue. It doesn't work in the secondary because it's not only because it's demo effect. It is doing regularly this thing. So you need to close it, reopen it, close it, reopen it. Why am I now only on the left channel? The things that I was saying before. This thing of the routing output. If I enable it here, and here it works. And if I disable it, it doesn't. This routing output needs to be enabled by default, not blank, not automatic. Nothing should be automatic. Everything needs to be set and written in stone. This is the behavior with the output, with the matrix. I will reclose, reopen, and let's hope that it will start working. I have done consecutively 5-6 failovers without big issues. Now, not even once. I will switch again. Okay, it has primary connected, backup active, and I will switch. Prova. And now it has returned finally. And with the short cable, it is much better. Much better dynamics. The sound is better. But you see that there are few issues that are enormous. The matrix output needs to be enabled. The consistency, the restart, the synchronization of the... It is much better than before, but there still it works 2 times perfectly and 20 times like this. You need to stop to restart, to reboot, to redo. Let me put this here. And let's return to the primary. This is the primary on the server. I will switch here. And I will set just to say 10 seconds. And now it has done the failover. You see? It crashes, it starts, it crashes, sometimes crashes but still this thing, matrix is missing, and there is, with every failover, I'm missing channels because of the matrix output. And I need manually to enable, disabling, getting crazy. This thing needs to be fixed. But now it works, and now it works with the fader. The levels are perfect. Minus 14 laughs, beyond gorgeous. And let's failover again. 1, 2. Why I'm again with one channel? Again the thing. Again the thing of the output matrix. This is 99 times on every 100 times it is working that way. It is missing one of the channels. Let me turn back. 1, 2, 3. Now has returned perfect on both channels, and it is exactly 5 seconds. But this is still unstable. From time to time it crashes and you lose basically the signal. Let me switch again. One, two, three. Now it's working. Now it is working. I have forced the matrix again and again. Now it is in its working phase. Let me switch it back. Let's see what is happened. And now it's back on the primary with one channel only. Let's see if it is going to crash or it is able to recover. Because now the subsystem is working. The subsystem is working, but okay, it has been able to recover. And now I have both channels. And let's switch again. Again, one channel. Why is that I need to go enable it manually? Let's switch back again. It is one channel again. It froze. It is crashing the interface. The interface is completely gone. Let's see if it crashes or recovers. Okay, it has recovered. I need to repatch it. Let's switch back again. Now they are both channels, but there is no consistency. Why one time is yes, one time is not, 2 times is not, 1 time is yes. Let's switch back again. I'm returned with both channels. Super duper. But the risk is that your interface is crashing. If it is crashes, you lose the signal. And often you lose the profile. You need to reopen it manually when it crashes that way. Let me see. This is what is happening. It crashes, you loses the profile, and you cannot continue. You have to have the backup of the backup of the backup in order to recover immediately. It loses the consistency of the pointer of the profile. It goes blank. It synchronizes with the secondary, and after that it will crashes consistently the secondary because it loses completely the entire thing. Let me switch back to the secondary. One, two, three. Let me open first here. 1, 2, 3. Now it has recovered completely, both channels, everything, but the interface is still struggling. And the first period when it starts to recover, it is very problematic because in this phase it can crash. Now it's recovering. Okay, now it's stable. Both channels, better audio, and everything is good. Let me turn back. One channel, only one channel, the left, and everything again and again. Those are the issues, major issues. I have shown everything to improve. On air, off air, it should not start the live streaming of the Atem Mini. No. Live streaming of Atem Mini is completely different thing that should not be operated from this interface. And first of all, the live streaming doesn't include the audio of this thing of live Fairlight Live. It operates only on the HDMI output. So basically it's pointless. You crash it. And basically I have said everything that I could say. The MIDI is working, but it's not super plug and play. You have to close completely the Fairlight, reopen it, and it synchronizes, move the faders and positions itself where it needs to be. And this is everything for today. It is good thing. It is better audio from Atem Mini, but it is not usable yet for live production with quality. It will betray you at any point in any circumstances. The audio is better, my microphone is better, everything is super duper better. But the system as itself consistency is a little nightmare yet. And with this I will stop here. We'll see soon again with the probably with the showcase number 6 about Fairlight Beta 4. 4. Let's hope it's this my work and messages and beta testing arrives to Blackmagic at the proper channel and improves what it needs to be improved. I'm grateful for the improvement in functionalities, but it is not yet where it needs to be. And with this, I'm saying you thank you very much for watching me. We see soon again with other live production. I have in program to do the VXLAN very good showcase and my masterclass on TCP and Ethernet. Let's hope that in those next 45 days I will be able to live produce those. Thank you very much. We see soon again and have a nice life and everything better and better. Thank you.
Alqubit, IT as an expression of art. Alqubit, IT as an expression of art.